Hey guys, today we are talking about bone broth. It has been a hot topic for a long time and people are swearing by its health benefits. So I wanted to uncover a little bit of the commonly asked questions and some confusion that's been created around it. Meaning that what's the difference between bone broth, and chicken stock? Why is it so darn good for you, and how do you make it? So first, let's uncover the terms. Chicken broth, bone broth, and chicken stock. The terms are often used interchangeably, which is why there's so much confusion around it. And the reality is all three are made with relatively the same ingredients, being bones and meat. Because the reality is most bones are going to have at least some level of meat on them. But as you might imagine, bone broth is made primarily with bones. There's very little meat that is made in creating the broth of the bones. And what you're doing is you're adding a little apple cider vinegar and other ingredients in there that are extracting a lot of those key minerals from the bones. You're getting a lot of amino acids, you're getting the gelatin, the collagen, so many things in there that are beneficial and healing to your body, especially if you have an autoimmune disease. So why is it so darn good for you? Just as I said, there's so many key minerals and nutrients in there that are having profound effects on the body. Mainly, it is healing to the gut. I say that first and foremost because if you are living with an autoimmune disease or any digestive disorder, you want to be healing that gut ASAP. Everybody that they have tested for leaky gut that has an autoimmune disease has tested positive for leaky gut. So what the heck is that term? It sounds really weird. It essentially, so your gut, you have your digestive system, right? And that's where all of your food flows through. In your intestines, what happens is over the years, because of stress, because of medications, poor eating habits, viruses, a lot of different things can cause small holes essentially in your intestines that allows undigested food particles to slip out of your digestive system and into your bloodstream. Undigested food particles were never intended to be in your bloodstream. So your immune system sees what they believe as a foreign invader, raises a red flag, and starts to attack it. That starts the process of inflammation and a lot of food sensitivities, and then down the line can lead to autoimmune disease. So I mention this in the context of bone broth because one of the amazing benefits of bone broth is that it helps to seal that gut because it has all that rich gelatin in it. So it's phenomenal for gut health, and it is believed that a healthy gut is reflective of a healthy body. So as I said, if you have an autoimmune or any digestive disorder, healing your gut should be top priority. So bone broth is phenomenal for that. It's also phenomenal for for boosting your immune system. We know that grandma always served up some chicken noodle soup when anybody was sick in the family. It's for good reason because it's rich with a lot of amino acids and a lot of good benefits in it that are really boosting to your immune system. It's also allowing the individual who may be sick at the time to absorb a lot of those key nutrients without having to do a lot of work with their digestive system. So they're easily digested, nutrient-rich minerals. Another thing in there is that it's going to reduce inflammation. Surprise, surprise. Everything that we talk about is reducing inflammation in the body. So Bone broth is no exception to that. There are specific amino acids which amino acids are essentially the building blocks of protein that are going to reduce inflammation in your body. It's phenomenal for joint health. It's fantastic for your bones and just reducing inflammation as a whole. And last but not least, I say that at least in my list, there's still so many countless other benefits to it, but bone broth is also really good for your hair, your skin, your nails. It's even said to reduce cellulite. Now imagine if there was another beverage out there that said it could heal your gut, it could reduce inflammation, boost your immune system, be phenomenal for your hair, skin, and nails, and oh, by the way, it may likely reduce your cellulite too. Imagine that being on an infomercial. That thing would sell like hotcakes. And here, this is something that you can make at home. I have a recipe for you guys. You can download it in the link below. It's easy to make. You're essentially putting the bones of a healthy animal in a stock pot or a crock pot and cooking them for 24 to 72 hours. The longer you cook it, the more nutrients you're extracting out of those bones. So click the link below, get the recipe, make sure that you cook it up in your kitchen. I recommend having maybe like a cup or two a day. So if you want to start off your morning with a cup of bone broth and maybe end it at the end of the day with a cup of bone broth as well, this is even phenomenal if you're trying to wean yourself off of coffee and looking for another hot beverage to put in its place. This would be a great swap for you. So give it a try, let me know what you think, and as always, if you know someone with MS or another autoimmune, please tag them in this post, share this video with them, because you could be the person that helps connect them to the information that they need to heal their body and to live a more independent life. Thanks so much as always, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.